What up, what up? It's Auntie Bee. As we've mentioned on the show several times before, Melanin Boulevard is currently independent, meaning we're not backed by any production companies, nor do we have sponsors. So with that being said, a little generous donation will go a long way. If you can please head on over to melaninblvd.com and click on donate on the homepage and make any small contribution towards the building fund, we will greatly appreciate it. That's melaninblvvard.com. Click on donate and let's get it cracking.
And I see the robin.
I'm just searching for equality, looking for some reason, no finding no apologies. But I do want opportunity, hard work, it ain't you and me.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Auntie Bee.
And it's RachDaGem.
And welcome to Melanin Boulevard. Thank you guys for coming back for another fun-filled, ratchet-ass week here on the block.
Right.
We
like to be sophisticated.
We do. Sophisticated.
We ratchet.
I mean, it's a perfect combination.
It is.
It's an equal balance thing that we got going on here.
Right.
But anyway, announcement off the rip. We have finally decided what we're going to call you guys. And your names are officially the D Boys and the D Girls.
How about that? That's your name.
That's y'all names.
Don't
We
work
rolling
out.
with it. We rolling with it.
So, this weekend we had the block party.
Which was a lot of goddamn fun.
It was. I didn't realize we were recording for almost 2 hours.
Yes.
It didn't feel like 2 hours.
Well, that's what happens when you have like bomb ass conversation. You just started getting into it, and then that's why I hit you with the text like, "So we're almost at 2 hours."
And I was like, "For real?" in the office or in recording? And
like not recording.
When I looked at the episode, it was like an hour and like 50 minutes. I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Well, whoever listened to the whole thing,
shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
It was good ass conversation though. It was really good conversation. We got to hear a lot of shit from a male's perspective, and they got to hear a lot of shit from a woman's perspective, and
especially when they hit us, why do black women, hold up,
I was like, where my hair tie at?
Stance ready.
Right, let's go. I already got these Chucks on.
Okay,
wait, did I have my
what you
Chucks
wanna
on?
do?
No, I had on my Nike slides. The same thing.
Right.
Same thing.
We
Yeah.
ready.
But other than that, what'd you do this weekend?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit.
Same here.
Work. I'm trying to level up my businesses, so it's really that's what that's about right now.
Grabbing them green mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Mario reference, in case y'all didn't know.
Level up.
I didn't do shit. I did laundry the next day.
And you
We went to go see the Avengers that
so
day.
now I really want to see it because I'm seeing people's reactions.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but the ending, I was like, "Yo,
Did Black
Marvel,
Panther get
you
killed?
got me fucked up."
Who they kill?
Everybody.
Damn.
Yeah. Literally, like you have to see it. Like you have to see it. It was my son was like, I've waited 10 years for this moment, because like all the movies prior build up to when Thanos actually comes to Earth and all that other bullshit. So he was like,
They team up and then they go against.
girl, when I tell you the ending, I was like, you've got to be fucking shitting me. You have got to be fucking shitting me. Then they did the they're about to introduce a whole new area of Marvel, because the end credits, like the scene in the end credits, they introduced Captain Marvel, and she's never been in any of the movies. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. When this is gonna have a part 2. We already know Black Panther was scheduled for part 2, and then they have the other ones coming out, like Ant-Man and another Spider-Man signed on. So it's still gonna keep going, but the way it ended, I was just like, you niggas really take like 2 to 3 years in between movies too. This some bullshit. So I was a little frustrated, but it is what it is.
Well, you'll come back.
Yeah. I actually want to go see it again, but I'll probably go see it in a matinee.
Oh, it wasn't like that.
No, I mean, it was good, but I mean, literally, like, they were in Wakanda for maybe about 45 minutes of a 2.5 hour movie. So I was expecting a little bit more, but it's cool. I got to see Gorilla Bay and Baku.
You know that's my man, right?
Well, you're going to share him. So, he don't mind.
I don't share my man. agreement.
Well, I think in this case we probably should, what you say on the Black Party for the betterment of the community?
Which community?
The Wakandan community.
Don't use my words.
Yeah, but
I am the community.
It was cool.
Well, that's cool. So yeah, I don't know. Do we have any other announcements going on?
Stay tuned for our next block party.
Right.
We will let you guys know. We'll keep you updated.
We'll release the date.
Yes, we will. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah. So let's get it cracking.
Let's do it.
All right. So we're gonna go to the health tip, and as we say every week, like niggas, don't take us seriously, okay? We're not doctors
At all.
and we don't know shit.
We don't.
We're here to entertain you.
That is it.
Right. Google it. So today what we're doing is benefits of minding your own damn business. Everything okay over there?
It is.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Benefits of minding your own business.
That's what I'm about to do right now. Mind my own business.
Very important. You gonna tell me about it after?
I am. Off mic so we can laugh.
Okay, so here's a couple things that you could benefit from minding your damn business. Okay, this goes out to everybody. Shout out to all y'all. All right, so you stay out of drama.
Yes.
And your name won't show up in unwanted places. Right? Don't you hate, you know what I'm saying, when people's names be all into every fucking thing?
I've said this before. I feel like I'm a drama magnet. Like, I be trying, like, literally it could be somebody scrapping on the street and I'm walking past minding my business and they like, hey, who won that fight? Fuck y'all putting me in it for? Like, no, it just be crazy like that.
I don't know.
So I'll be trying. I'll be trying.
2, it gives you the opportunity to focus on your own business, because a lot of people that be in everybody's business, they should be fucked up too.
Boy.
More.
Let me speak on that real quick, because a lot of motherfuckers who shit be fucked up actually insert themselves in other people's drama so they shit don't look that fucked
bad.
up.
Right. They be just trying to, like, don't look over here, look over here. Look at that shit over there.
Right.
But your shit all fucked up.
All fucked up.
So, focus on your own shit to fix, okay? Another reason why you want to mind your business is other people won't be so apt to getting into your business. I don't like random people trying to get in my business, because I mind my business, you mind yours, and definitely stay out of mine, okay?
And everyone's happy.
Right. Okay. And don't shit get mixed up. So next is you have more time to do you. It takes a lot of energy getting into people's business.
It does. It really does.
How do you keep up with all the shit? Everything, all the dates? How do you keep up with this shit?
That is some nosy motherfuckers right there. If you going down timelines,
right,
like,
yeah, on January 21st, 1981
at 12:25 p.m.
her man was over at Sammy's house. So how do you get your own? You don't even know your children's birthday. Keep your own shit to yourself, okay?
Burnt the fuck out.
Now, here are some side effects of not minding your business. Getting that ass beat.
Tap that ass. Get your nose out my shit.
Getting your feelings hurt, because if you come in my business, I'm going for the jugular. And
I'm going to verbally assault the fuck out of you. And your mama. Just want to put that one out there.
Hey, mamas are open when you get in people's business.
I'm just saying.
And severe and over-the-top petty actions against you.
Listen, Queen Petty, right here. Just saying.
Those are the side effects. Do you want those? No, I doubt it. So mind your fucking business.
Especially side effect number 1, because I have no problems laying these hands in a non-spiritual way.
Right. I'll put some blessed oil on these hands and bop your ass in the mouth.
Wop that ass up. Blessed oil. Bitches ain't nothing but olive oil. Let's get it cracking.
Okay. I cook with this shit. What you talking about?
This, ain't no preacher prayed over this.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Okay, ratchetness to the side. You guys know that every week we crown someone king or queen from the past and the present as a way of expressing Black History Month throughout the year, because we believe that it is 24/7, 365.
Everyone believes that. There's an airplane outside.
I don't know if y'all can hear that, but she brought it up. So there's an airplane outside.
It sounds huge.
Speaking of airplanes, Southwest had to make another emergency landing today.
That was in there.
Oh, okay. We're going to get to that.
Yes.
All right.
Come on.
I'm just nervous because I don't need no crack windows flying over my
Check 'em
house
out
right
before you
now.
go.
Like,
knock on every window. Like, are these windows secure?
right. So this week we're going to Queen from the Past, Rebecca Lee Crumpler. She was the first Black woman to become a physician in the United States. Just a little bit about her. She was a doctor of medicine in 1964 after studying at the New England Female Medical College. She was also
Fighter jets.
because it's the base is over here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they coming for us.
No, they've been doing that shit a lot, and I'd be so nervous. Like, okay,
y'all shooting some shit
Jesus
down?
be a fence over this house.
She graduated medical college and published her first book. At the time in history, very few African Americans were allowed to attend medical college, let alone publish a book. She practiced her first medicine in Boston, primarily for poor women and children. And then after the Civil War ended, she moved to Richmond, Virginia, believing it to be a proper field for real missionary work, and continued to focus on her diseases of women and children.
Nice.
Yes, it's a lot more to her. We will post pictures and stuff. Her wiki bio is long as shit.
So she did a lot.
And today I don't got time because...
Right. We really don't.
Yeah, but big ups to her.
So let's talk about someone from the present. Her name is Sophia Dannenberg. She is the first Black American woman to reach the peak of Mount Everest, which was in 2006.
Hey.
At the time of her climb, she was actually suffering from bronchitis,
I got bronchitis.
a stuffy nose, frostbite on her cheeks, and a clogged oxygen mask.
Damn.
And she still made it. Yeah, and when I looked her up, it was funny, give us our props, but they had to definitely make it clear that she is Black and Japanese. She's Black.
So in the eye of the world,
She's a Black
she's
woman.
a Black woman.
Either way, it's an accomplishment.
Yes.
And what I also like is to highlight things that people say aren't things that Black people do.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
climbing Mount Everest.
Or snorkel.
Are we on that shit again?
No, I'm just laughing because he said he got shit luck and burst.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway.
Watch the Block Party.
Yeah. If you guys have
watch
not,
the Block Party. Listen to the Block Party.
you can watch it on YouTube. I mean, it's no graphics, but you can watch the thing. Oh, did we get it on YouTube?
You know what? I might have forgot.
But it'll get
It'll
there
be on
sometime. You just listen to the Block Party. It's hilarious. But they love to say Black people don't do shit.
Certain things, yeah.
I'm in this one travel group, and they just set up a ski thing retreat. That's what I was looking for. The word I was looking for. A ski retreat for beginners, for Black people who have never skied before. So they're gonna be doing skiing, snowboarding, and all that other stuff. And next winter. So I may actually have to participate in that. I don't know yet. I'm gonna find out. I'll let you know. But yeah, so on to the next order of business, which will be Word on the Boulevard.
What a week.
It has been a week, but we're going to start off with something positive. My cousin, Serena Williams, her docuseries on HBO airs tonight. It's called Being Serena. So tonight is episode 1, where she's going to discuss when she found out she was pregnant before she won that, what was the U.S. Open, the 23rd U.S. Open or something like that. I don't know. But so you guys make sure to check that out tonight if you haven't already set your DVRs.
Can you post your HBO login for everyone?
No. The fuck?
Specifically me.
I could give it to you, but you niggas out there ain't finna use my shit. Be like logging in like, who the fuck watches season 1 of Game of Thrones? Been through that. But yeah, so you guys make sure to check that out on HBO. Kanye.
We don't even want to give him that name anymore because that's not him. He's not Kanye anymore.
Tom Ye. Kane. Trump's main nigga.
We can call him that. That's a little
all right. Well, it is what it is.
Cephas.
It's funny because I landed bed last night and I was thinking about how Bernie Mac is probably rolling in his grave because he was on that album. I believe it was Late Registration when he was like, "Wake up, Mr. West." And I was like, I bet that nigga like, get me out this goddamn coffin so I can go wake this nigga up.
Yeah, like what's going on?
He just not representing Chicago at all right now.
I'm gonna let you talk.
Wait, was that a Kanye quote? When he was talking to Sway, huh?
No, what's the girl name? The little white girl.
Oh, Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
But Beyonce had, and which was the truth, but still, I don't know. Do we pray for him or just give up? I'm really riding the whole let's just fucking give up fence.
This is okay. Look, I fucking loved. That's past tense, you guys. For you English people,
Loved it.
I loved it. It did me some Kanye, but this shit right here, nah. I won't support you. I ain't posting no more Kanye fucking memes. I won't say your fucking name after this. Cephas. Your name is fucking Cephas. I just won't. I won't. And I think that I just want to know, when's the last time Kanye had to pull a stunt in order to get album sales?
This is what I'm concerned about. Like, you really, like, I don't think this is, like, this can't be a stunt. This nigga's just batshit ass crazy.
No, this shit was planned. He has interviews with people.
Oh,
That
you're
Charlemagne
right.
interview,
You're
he went on
right.
TMZ. This shit is fucking strategically planned. He has his clothing line coming out, fucking moon boots and shit. And homeless people, homeless wear.
The slides look like some shit plastic that just washed up on the beach out the ocean.
Like, they're like trash.
Garbage.
No fucking thought behind it. I'm gonna just get a long ass worn shirt that I pulled out the hamper, poke some holes in it, and I'm gonna sell it for $2,000. Homeless wear. I'm not fucking with Kanye at all. And
Yeah.
I'm not indulging in continuing to watch his bullshit. You know, today is the last day. Sorry, Kanye, your time is up.
Have you heard any of the singles?
Nope, I don't want to.
I haven't heard them either, but I heard snippets and I was just like,
I watched a part of the interview with Charlemagne, and they're like walking down, looks like they're in fucking Maine, like in these green pastures or something. And he's really like trying to, he doesn't even sound like Kanye. Like when he speaks, he doesn't even sound like him. And he's trying to justify what he's talking about. And Charlemagne was like, I don't think your mom would support you supporting Trump. And he was like, Like, his reactions to certain shit that Charlemagne was saying was like,
I can't deal.
And he would sit there and blank and then, like, have a whack-ass response. Like, it's fucking trash. The whole slavery comment, which is definitely trending, it's funny, I'm not gonna lie.
If slavery was a choice.
Like, that shit is funny. But the way that if he's trying to position it to where he's saying like he got rid of his management team and he was being controlled and blah 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 blah, slavery in that way, like I can see where you could say that was my choice.
Right.
Slavery is a state of mind, and like Harriet Tubman said, she could have freed more slaves if they knew they were slaves.
Slaves, right.
So it's about how you position it. You know what I mean? The way that he said it was completely like some bullshit. Heartless, and you gonna need to explain yourself a little bit more deeper, bro.
In the words of my sister who doesn't know she's my sister, Crystal from the Read, words mean things.
They do.
I need you to understand that. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
It is.
Because I totally got where he was coming from.
Right.
But my nigga, you was just like, yo, this was your fault, basically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All you niggas for 400 years, first of all, y'all already know I ain't got to go into all this shit. Ripped apart, spirituality removed from them, beaten down, being fucking raped in front of your family, the men and the women.
Right.
So what choices do we have here? You know what I mean?
Right.
So Kanye, go fuck yourself.
Like with a sick dick.
Okay. Ooh.
And I actually think Kim's sick of his ass too. I ain't siding with the hoe, but I think she's sick of his
real?
ass. I really think she's tired of his ass. But of course she's just standing up like, okay, but you know Kim love the niggas, so she's going to be like, you pissing the niggas off. You that's most of my fan base. Just saying.
Kris Jenner is playing him like a puppet because He's using any publicity as publicity.
And that's not
how Kanye, cool. Like Kanye got us off of pure talent and pure enjoyment, and Kanye being Kanye, and Kanye being down to earth, Kanye being an around the way nigga.
Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta play this. Listen, it says, me starting my first shift on the plantation, hashtag if slavery was a choice. Let me see if I can play it.
I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town.
Oh, that's the news person.
Shit flying in my mouth.
That sound like...
I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out of this country, motherfucker.
Imagine if they try to like pull some slavery shit today.
Girl, listen, this shit...
Niggas being they Jordans like, man, I ain't trying to get my shoes dirty. Like walking all soft and shit. Like,
oh, I love the one with Peter from Family Guy when
with
it was
the nails. Done. I'm done.
Dear Massa, per my last email. We're gonna post some of our favorite ones on our social media so you guys can laugh with us, because this shit is fucking hilarious. But I can't give Kanye no more energy. I just can't do it. So we're just gonna move on to the next one.
Right after this week, no more.
No, I'm done. Like, I'm so sick of seeing him in my timeline.
Yeah, I don't want to see no more. One more thing, the nigga got lipo. Oh my God, Lil Duval had me crying. Okay, did he get lipo for real?
Yeah,
his mama got lipo too.
The whole thing with the wanting to put the doctor that did the plastic surgery on the cover, what the doctor responded was like, no, and please cease and desist. Yeah, I was like, damn,
that nigga's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. An excerpt from The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girls surfaces, and Twitter is in an uproar. So
that's some old shit, y'all.
If you guys have not read this book by now and you just seeing that, shame on you as a black person.
I haven't read it.
Okay, shame on you as a black person. Fuck. No, I'm just playing. Not shame on you as a black person. A lot of people don't read stuff like that, but it was like a memoir,
history books,
satire type. Oh. If you've ever watched Issa Rae's series,
YouTube series,
Awkward Black Girl, the book is basically just like the series. So just her whole awkwardness or whatever. But anyway, I'm not even going to read the excerpt because it's all over fucking social media. So I'm pretty sure you guys know which one I'm talking about. But she referenced black women just getting with Asian men and whatever. So the people who did not realize that wasn't something that just recently came out. This book is actually written in 2015. It's a New York Times bestseller, by the way. Sales probably went up since this came out too.
Probably. I'm probably gonna buy it.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find I can see if I can find my copy and I'll just let you borrow it.
Okay.
But anyway, so niggas was going crazy on Twitter. And when
first of all, we know Issa.
Right. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, man.
You know she's hella sarcastic, one.
And she was saying it as a point of black women are low on the totem pole in the dating game. Asian men are low on the totem pole in the dating game. And she was saying it to be funny, like, they should just get together and just fuck it, just black and Asian. So, but black men specifically were taking this way out of context, like dragging her, trying to boycott Insecure.
Boy, please.
I was going to rant about it. But I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to give any more energy to ignorant ass people. I can't do it.
Well, we're not boycotting Issa. We fucking love you, okay?
I fucks with Issa.
All day.
I knew what you were saying in the
long
book.
Way.
I'm just saying. But yeah, y'all need to back off of
And
Issa.
even though I didn't see the book, I read it and I was like, okay, Diaries of an Awkward Black Girl, that's her old, that's
it's her old shit
stuff. So obviously this is old, and if it's from that, there was a reason behind that. She's just not saying that shit just to say it.
Right.
Come on, you guys, use your heads. Y'all have brains inside them heads. Use them shits.
Please do. And hey, grab the book. It's $11.99 on Amazon. That's all I'm saying. Cat Williams being sued for assaulting a waiter with a salt shaker in 2016.
That shit's very funny to me.
Did you see the story?
Nope.
Oh my God. So apparently him and his entourage came in and the guy was like, oh, it's going to be a wait. He started talking shit or whatever. They ended up getting seated. Then he's still talking more shit to the dude and just chunked a salt shaker. And cut the nigga face
the
open.
plastic one?
No, it was a glass one. It cut his like his face open and stuff. So he's suing his ass. Yeah, he about to get paid. I just need Cat to sit down.
Money?
I just need him to sit down.
Yeah, he been doing the most.
Please,
Cocaine
please
is a
sit
hell of a
down.
drug.
It really is. It really is. Rick James said so.
It has to be true.
If Rick James said it, then it's word. Michelle Wolf's jokes at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, fucking hilarious. If you guys have not had a chance to look at this shit, you have got to look at these. Look at it on YouTube. I'll find a link and post it. But when I tell you the bitch went in like on everybody, like she really went in. I'm surprised that she was able to do her whole entire 20-minute little run without somebody snatching her ass off that podium. Like she went in on the whole Republican Party. She went in on Trump. She said, Ivanka, that's the daughter, right? Mm-hmm. Ivanka was about as useless as an empty box of tampons. Damn. Like she was going fucking in. She was going in. This shit's hilarious. So when you guys get a chance, YouTube that shit. Her name is Michelle Wolf. No, she's not biracial. She's actually a white woman, which was very shocking to me. I was like,
that's why she didn't get yanked.
Yeah, that's probably why she didn't get yanked. Do we care to Bambi and Little Scrappy?
We don't give a fuck.
Let's see.
Who gives a fuck with their little...
Only thing that I was like, oh, Paul little Ting Ting, because she is going through it on Instagram with her morning sickness.
Oh.
Yeah, she pregnant. So her morning sickness, like, he keep taking like little candid pictures of her, and it's so fucked up. She be looking like paper towels in her mouth with water, trying to keep the nausea down, and just,
Girl,
yeah.
Get some ginger and keep it pushing.
Girl, it's okay. You'll be all right. Rick Ross had another health scare. He suffered a seizure.
What's he getting done this time? His elbows?
He suffered a seizure.
He about to get his elbows done.
I hate you.
Elbow pocket.
He need to get them titties done. Them titties still ain't done. Okay, I seen the titties after the last hospital stay, and they still
what
there.
What they call a mastectomy?
Mastectomy, a double one.
He needs a double mastectomy.
Yes, please.
No disrespect to
people who
are
cancer survivors.
These are just jokes. Like, it's not serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga needs to get them clipped.
Please do.
Just big ass nipples. Seems like just
huge ass tattooed areolas. It's just nasty. Just ugh.
That's probably why he don't want to get them, because his tattoos will be like.
Okay, you got enough money to get that shit fixed. They can redo the pictures. Just ugh. He had a seizure. That's all I'm saying.
He lied.
He had a seizure right before his show NYC.
He got his knees done.
Apparently, he went he actually went on after he had the seizure. Like
what's up with all these rappers having seizures?
That lean. Yeah. That lean and all the other bullshit they be doing. Y'all gotta stop mixing them drugs. That shit is no joke. Nigga, I be scared to mix Tylenol and ibuprofen. I'll be like, am I gonna wake up, Jesus? And you niggas out here mixing promethazine with cocaine.
It'll be my luck. I fucking mix M&Ms and my fucking ass don't wake the fuck up.
You mixing M&Ms and Starburst. Right. It was not Starburst. M&Ms and Skittles.
Oh, shit. These shits don't go together. Your ass mixing fucking codeine
and fucking cocaine, taking bumps and shit after you just drunk purple drink. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
I need you to stop.
My ass just mixed up some fucking candies and my ass ended up in the ICU and shit.
Mr. Ross, I actually love your music.
Yeah,
I fuck with you really hard. Like when I'm feeling like being on some gangsta shit. So I need you to be alive just so I can introduce you to my grandchildren one day, and then you can die. You can do whatever you want to at that point. But
I mean, he got some good albums that
I fucking love his music. It just really makes me feel like I'm that bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, he actually went on after having the seizure. It was like an hour and a half break. Like the crowd was waiting for an hour and a half, and then he went on. So
he still performed after
having the seizure.
Whoa.
Which is even more telling me that it was a drug induced.
He's like, oh, this ain't shit. I'm good, y'all.
Like, this shit happens all the time. Let's go.
Automatic weapons on the floor, but who can you call?
Yeah. So I'm gonna butcher his name. Shaquem. That's what we're gonna call him. Sorry, Mr. Griffin makes NFL history with being drafted to the Seahawks. He's the first person in the NFL to be drafted with only one hand.
I saw that.
And I saw him during the combine. He's a fucking beast.
What position he play?
Girl, don't ask me. I didn't even look all that up. He won for the Saints, so I wasn't paying attention.
I'm just trying to, never mind.
I need you to stop. Okay. I already know where you was going, so we just gonna move on to the next. No.
Okay.
Congrats to him.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby was convicted, as we all know.
So when does everyone else get convicted?
While y'all muting R. Kelly and convicting Bill Cosby, we still waiting for Harvey Weinstein. Did Harvey Weinstein get convicted yet?
Is he in jail? Trump.
Woody Allen still not in jail. Let me see who else.
What's the casino on the strip?
The Wynn, Steve Wynn. He's still not in jail.
All you white motherfuckers that was touching little kids and fucking women without permission.
Yeah, grab them in the pussy, right?
All y'all need to go right on with Bill Cosby and do your time.
Please do.
I think that it was definitely a plot to destroy his legacy. Even if he did do it, it was a lot of years, and that shit got dug up when he went to try to go
buy NBC.
Yeah. So destroy that legacy. That's the only father we knew. I'm just saying, he was really like a father figure.
I knew my dad.
I knew my dad too.
Oh,
you know. I'm just saying, like, he was like the Black American dad.
I don't condone what he did at all, but I do feel that the timing was just really coincidental. Like, come on, man.
Can you make it more obvious?
We fucking see what you're doing, but it's all good.
And Janice Dixon lied about some shit. Like,
you talking about Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah, that bitch, the one that can't be in the same room as Caitlyn.
That bitch looked just like Caitlyn Jenner.
That's terrible. Her alcoholic ass and drug addict self lied about shit, but whatever, you know.
I'm telling you what did it. It was that little naked bitch jumping out that bush. They said, "Oh, a little naked black bitch just jumped out the bush, so it must be true."
It gotta be.
It gotta be. That's what happened. That bitch jumped out with all them names on her. They was like, "Yeah, get that nigga." But anyway, so he on house arrest until he gets sentenced, which is in 75 days.
Of him like walking into court, and he's like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but the shit is funny. It looks like he's dancing.
He probably dying. That nigga's old as shit.
I know. You know, if he go to jail, then they're gonna die in jail. Damn, Bill. He was a little creep with the pudding pop shit. That shit was creepy. Like, can you stop saying that? I
told you my uncle used to be a sky cap here at Sky Harbor. No, Sky Harbor's Phoenix at McCarran. Mm-hmm. And he would, when this all first surfaced a few years ago, when he was still alive, rest in peace, uncle, I ain't gonna say your name. But I remember we was watching the news and he was like, yeah, he did it. He was like, I know he did it. And that nigga don't tip either.
Oh.
I was dying. He was a sky cap, so he was getting his bags, but he was basically telling me that he would see him with like all these different women every time he flew into Vegas. Different women. Yeah. So
he was doing the damn thing.
That's what I'm saying. Who I feel bad for is Camille. That's who I feel bad for.
Well, she knew the shit was going on.
I feel bad just because now it's surfaced. You know, whatever.
So fucking stare. You should have got out when you had the chance and put some money in the bank. Now they probably ran through all your shit,
frozen assets, everything.
Now she gotta suffer.
And just so you guys know, actually, before I even say this, let me make sure the shit's still available. Hold Please going to Amazon. It was on here the other day, but if you know, they pulled all the syndications. So you can no longer see the Cosby Show on the different channels and shit like that.
So everybody's little royalty check stops.
Everybody's royalty check stops.
Damn it, Rudy. At least she's on House of Pain.
So, okay, it's still there. So if you guys want the complete series of the Cosby Show, I actually do.
I don't.
It's $33.59 on Amazon Prime.
I wasn't really into the show like that.
Oh, I was.
I watched it, but it ain't that serious.
Girl, I was into it. But I like collecting DVD sets. I'm old, okay? Anyway. So we actually need for Southwest Airlines to get it together.
Somebody.
They had to do an emergency landing today after a window breaks mid-flight. And what the fuck is up with the window? Because last time the engine piece hit the window and it broke. And to my knowledge, that glass
is pretty.
It should be strong. Like, it shouldn't be. So while y'all advertising these low fares, where y'all cutting cost at? This is what I'm trying to figure out.
The fucking maintenance. That's where.
Apparently so. They was like,
they duct taping.
They don't need real glass. Give them plastic. Nigga, what? Give them the glass that's in the kitchen.
No.
But yeah, so they had to make an emergency landing today. Window broke mid-flight. No one got hurt. Thank God for that. But y'all,
I'm not getting on y'all raggedy ass planes again.
And the fucked up part about it is I used to always say, if Southwest don't go there, I don't need to go there. Like, I don't need to fly there. Because Southwest used to be my go-to. And I felt like
Southwest
their accidents.
Because their seats don't seem like trustworthy.
No, you know whose seats don't seem trustworthy? Spirit Airlines.
I would never.
I flew Spirit to New Orleans.
Spirit has to have somebody under the plane to give them a running start.
Spirit is not fat people approved. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn, they got little seats.
Girl, me and Corey was like motherfucking sardines in them seats.
Where'd y'all fly
to New Orleans. 3 whole ass hours. Woo! Crush it. I felt on the way back, it was like a little white girl sitting on the right of me. I said, I'm sorry. Just off the rip. I'm sorry. Like, cause I'm finna, as soon as this nigga sit down, it's gonna make me lean to the side. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, so it's not fat people approved.
Damn.
So
discrimination.
I know, right? The 2 men that were arrested in the Philadelphia Starbucks settled with the state for $1 each and a city pledge, a $200,000 program for young entrepreneurs.
That's dope and everything.
It is.
But I would have took the money and did the program myself.
Thank you.
Because I don't trust your old fucking
Nope.
city to pledge shit.
And
Give me my money.
And I would have wanted more.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying. I completely have an arrest record now.
On top of that, Starbucks, no, it's going to be expunged.
Oh, good.
Starbucks offered them like a bachelor's degree, get fully paid for through Arizona University or something that all the Starbucks employees get access to or are available to Starbucks employees. And they're also being, I don't know, asked to come speak. And then the CEO of Starbucks came down there and, yeah. So, yeah, that's that.
I mean, give me the money. Give me the money. Let me fund the. Let me do what I want to do because now I feel like you don't really have no say. So
they don't. You left it up to the city. The city don't give a damn about you.
It's clear they don't.
So I understand the gesture that they were, but no, I'm not trusting the city.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't trust the city. So, but I mean, shout out to them for having that thought though, because they could have been like, hey, yo, run me my cash. And
that would have been just fine.
Them young entrepreneurs.
Well, they didn't have,
but
they could put half towards those young entrepreneurs or whatever, or started something themselves or invested in a nonprofit that's already there. That's for Black people.
I just think that they're very humble men, and cause watching interviews with them and stuff like that. I don't know them personally, obviously, but just watching their interviews and
you can be humble.
They're just
but
very humble, to the point where you can kind of low key push them over.
Oh man, nah.
That's the vibe that I got from them. And I'm not trying to downplay nobody. I love my Black men. I felt like what they went through was so fucked up. Mm-hmm. I actually cried when I watched the first time I watched it. I teared up like, here we fucking go again. But just they're very, is it meek the word I'm looking for? Mm-hmm. They're very meek, naive. Very
not really naive, but
not really naive, but just like if someone's like, all right, I'll do the talking for you, they're like, okay. Because that's how when they did the interview with what's her name, Robin from Good Morning America, I can't think of her last name, but the lawyer did, she was asking them the questions and the lawyer kept interjecting, and I get it, they probably had an open case, all this and all that, but it was just kind of like I didn't vibe with it. It didn't sit right with me. You know how I am. I'm very outspoken, so I don't give a fuck if the lawyer is in the room. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. But yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to our first of all. And we got a couple stories here.
Yes, we do.
So shout out to Kiera. She lives in Florida. Shout out to her. She sent us a message on Instagram about a little situation that happened. I'm going to go ahead and read it. I thought I had it pulled up, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, here it is. All right. So this is her story. She said she had a really petty as fuck story she wanted to share. So it says, I was in a really unneeded relationship that ended with cops being called on him my sophomore year in college. She's going into her senior year now. And at the end of it, he ran up some debt in my name. My lesson was learned the hard way, and I decided to finish out my undergrad single and working on myself, aka hoe phase. Okay.
Go for it, go for it, go. Ho for it, ho for it, ho. Do you want this dick? No. Okay, go.
Well, the other day I was chilling in the library and I wanted to open up Spotify, and I saw he was logged in and his account was premium. So I decided to change the password and email to something different so he would still be paying for it and can't use it. I changed his email to suckadick11. Should we say this? Fuck it. He gonna be getting emails. Maybe if we have some petty listeners, which we do. Me.
Definitely.
Suckadick11e01@gmail.com, and the password to say that word,
ellipses
suck a dick. The ellipsis at the front of his name. Then I did it to the rest of his social media.
God damn.
I feel so much better because he spent most of his time on social media. I hope this wasn't too long. And she loves the show. Thank you. So let's see. Did she say anything else? Let's see. I'm only 22 and I was 21 when this happened. I didn't mention it before. We were together for a year and the nigga couldn't hold a job to save his life that entire year. I am all for some petty get back sometimes, especially when no one really gets hurt.
Girl, I aspire to be your level of petty. That's all I'm saying. I know that you said because you was young, but honey, listen, I'm going to be 40 and I love the idea. I might have to do that to someone. That's all I'm saying.
You need to go ahead and grant her a medal.
Right. The petty medal of the week goes to our listener,
Kiara.
our D girl, Kiara.
Yes. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Don't you be wanting to do some petty shit? I be thinking about, be like, that shit's gonna make you look bad, Racheal.
Bruh.
I'd be like, I'm gonna fuck his whole family. That's what I'm gonna do. Like,
damn,
that'll make you look like a really bad hoe. Not like a hoe, but a hoe.
Your pussy, your choice.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck his whole family. That person was enough.
No, I be wanting. Well, you know, I was petty a couple of weeks ago. Baby dad tried to go on Instagram and stunt for the gram and shit. So I had to go and screenshot the whole video and just post it to my peoples. Hey, let it sit up there for a couple hours, and I took it down. You want to be petty? Let's do it, because we have a lot of mutual friends. So
yeah, I try to refrain from being petty sometimes.
Shit.
I don't know. I don't really think I've done. Oh, yeah, I'm petty sometimes. I thought about some shit. Oh, yep, I am. Like some.
I've witnessed it.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen you in a little bit of a pettiness moment.
What'd I do?
I don't remember, but I know that you can go there. Yeah.
It's making me think.
Or maybe it was a story you told me. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess sometimes I'll be petty.
Yeah.
It happens. Okay.
So I got somebody just stepped on my dog.
Aww.
He all right. So I got a story that came in through one of my group chats with one of my friends. I'm not gonna say her name, she's gonna remain anonymous. But here, this is how the text started. We really have some dumb people in this world. I ran to Walmart really quick. I was trying to get a basket, but it was stuck. So the lady behind me decided to go around to the next basket. I didn't see her coming. So when I yanked the basket, it came loose and almost hit her. I apologized and she said it was okay. So as I'm in the produce section, some guy ramps his basket into mine. I look up, but kept getting my zucchini. My hat was low and I didn't even look at his face. I just assumed it was an accident. I guess he didn't get the response he was looking for. So he says, "Don't get mad. I'm just playing with you." And I said, "Oh, I'm not mad. I just assumed it was an accident."
So it wasn't an accident.
So I had to think a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I'm missing a part. Hold on. So let me kind of interject what happened because I'm missing a part of the text. So basically he tells her he saw her run her basket into the woman outside. So she goes, "I had to think a minute. What lady?" And I'm like, "Oh, the lady who stepped in front of me." Now I'm getting irritated because I'm rushing and you all up in something that didn't even have anything to do with you.
Minding your business.
Right. So I just turned around and kept getting my zucchini. This motherfucker kept saying, "Why you getting mad?"
He would have got 12 zucchinis thrown at his face. 12.
So she said, "Y'all, I really look like, see, this is how motherfuckers get shot." So she looked up and the dude was a dusty white dude. looked like he needed a bath. That's what her text message said. He looked like he needed a bath. So she said she told him, this is how motherfuckers get shot. So she's like, basically, what would we have done in that situation? So my response was, I would have fucked him up with that grocery cart. I would have been taking that grocery cart, just ramming the shit out of his ass until the police came.
I would have threw his zucchini at him.
Like, it would have went down.
Like, why you getting mad?
It would have went down. Like, you don't understand.
That's why you mind your fucking business, bitch.
The produce aisle would have been tore the fuck up. It would have been tore the fuck up.
I just had a flashback. Whew.
A produce aisle?
No, of just taking everything and just
throwing it on the ground. Like, fuck these watermelon. Like, I literally
all the damn spinach bags on. Yep, everything.
So my first of all moment was, first of all, why you not in jail? Because I would have been in jail. From that moment, I would have fucked his whole world up. I literally would have continuously rammed the shopping cart into his ass until he either raised a white flag or the police came. I'm just saying. And the fact that he was dusty when she finally looked up.
I would have confettied zucchini and be like, go take a fucking bath, you dirty bitch. Like, mind your business. Like, that didn't have shit to do with you. Or,
you know what else I would have did? You know how in the produce section they have the water hoses where they spray down the vegetables? That motherfucker would have got a shower today.
What the fuck down?
Just fucked his ass up.
Oh, like, mind your business. Ugh.
It's
like, I'm glad certain shit don't be happening to me.
So
I can't handle it.
I'm going to bring a moral to the story part out. The moral to the story is, white people, we're in a hostile place in life right now. You can't just be running up on black people like that.
Why was he antagonizing her? Like, why you getting mad? Why you getting mad? Like,
because he wanted her to react. And a bitch like me would have gave him the reaction. See, I can't hold it in. It would have just came out, pop, boom. Oh shit, I'm in jail. They didn't beat me. God damn it. Oh fuck.
Why we have to go all the way there?
Because that's what happens when you get arrested. But for her, she took the high road. Was just like, leave me the fuck alone. Just how motherfuckers get shot. Bye. Whatever.
First of all, I hate Walmart. I would probably have to give him the business because why are you talking to me? Like, it wouldn't have been good for him because I would have been having everybody in the Walmart like, get him, go on with your dusty head ass, smelling like a dog chicken noodle soup ass. Like, I would have just been going in on him. Like, I would go in, you butter smelling motherfucker. Like, I would be going in. And look at your shoes. What are those, bitch nigga?
What are those?
It'd have been a crowd like high school. Yes, I'm going in.
Straight roast session.
And every time I'm tossing a fucking zucchini at your ass, why are you getting mad? Right? Like,
bitch, this why I'm getting mad. Ugh, here, take a squash too. And these free range string beans. Just chunked him at his ass.
Confetti.
Right.
Fucking vegetables and shit all over. Leave me alone. Like, why are you harassing me? The fuck?
Actually, the non-violent side of me would have went to the store manager.
No, I wouldn't.
Or I would have called the police on him. But like, there's a guy here who keeps antagonizing me and he's hit me with a shopping cart.
That's assault. You were assaulted, girl.
You need me to come down there?
You still got time to press charges?
Girl, I will come down there with my chucks. You know you don't fuck with nobody in my clique. I'm just saying.
Vegas? Where's she at? Where's she at? Arizona?
There you go.
I need to take a trip anyways. I love Mission Beach.
Ugh, fuck that beach. Anyway, yeah, so that was it for first of all. So you guys make sure to hit us up with your questions, stories. We love to read them, give our opinion, talk shit about it, whatever. So you can hit us up on our social media and email address, which we'll give all that at the end of the show.
You should already know it though.
You really should.
Whatever.
Yeah.
For our new listeners.
Okay. So let's move on to our melanated discussion for the week. Which is, have you been in a relationship where you were not able to accomplish your goals or pursue the career you wanted to pursue? So this was a question, one that came from, what's her name? Amara La Negra on her Instagram.
Yeah. Yep.
And then also I was talking about how Cardi B was just basically like, why can't I do both?
Yeah.
So, yeah. let's get it started. Like, have you ever been in a relationship like that where you felt like it wasn't?
Yeah, not by choice, but by circumstance. I wasn't able to do the things that I needed to do for myself, for my career, for my business. I didn't pursue a higher level or, a higher position because I was already stressed out by the motherfucker I was dealing with.
Yeah.
So I knew, like, going to another position, I'm unreliable.
Right.
Because I know I'm going through all this bullshit.
Right.
So, yeah, but, I think that in a healthy relationship, you should be able to pursue your goals, your dreams, your career goals, your life goals. Even in a relationship, like, why shouldn't you be able to?
And that person should back you up.
Right. They should be in support of whatever is going to make you the best you. Mm-hmm. They should be in support of that. Yeah. Now, if they not, that's a problem.
Right. I've seen oftentimes, too, where relationships are like competition.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that before, where the one is doing their thing, the other one's mad because they haven't progressed as far as,
And that, and that part, too.
For me,
not my fault you're a loser. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. For me, it was, I'm going to say it was kind of opposite, because I was working for this company. I was making decent money, but the stress of that company, like, literally put me into the hospital, had high blood pressure, shit like that. The relationship that I was in at the time, the person that I was with was basically like, couldn't understand why I couldn't get it together. And it was just like, because this isn't what I want to do. This isn't my goal. Like, this is not what I want to do. So eventually that person understood, moved on, got a new job, whatever. So it was a complete opposite as far as someone or me being in a relationship that stopped me from my goals. Nah, I can't say that, because if I have a goal in mind and that person that I'm with is not helping me move towards that goal, then we got to figure this out. Right. Either we done or you're going to have to get on board.
Yeah, I think, like, I've always had a goal to be, like, self-made. Mm-hmm. And I worked jobs because I had to at the time, not because I wanted to. Right. And, me working a job worked for the meantime, but me knowing in my head I want to do something more, and that person kind of, there are situations that keep coming up, pushing me back and farther from my goals. Mm-hmm. And, me staying there, I allowed that to happen. But when I get out of that shit, it's on and cracking. Right. So me knowing that, I personally will never be with someone that is not going to support me in what I want to do. Right. And not going to try to be open and understanding. Right. And not be like, I feel like my spouse should be my biggest, cheerleader, and the same. I should be their biggest cheerleader. I want them to be great. Mm-hmm. There should be nothing that they want to do outside of, I don't know, being a porn star. Like, I don't know if I'm okay with that. It's a career choice. Yeah. Or, I don't know, some whack shit like, I want to have a lemonade stand. Like, you a grown ass man. What you doing? But,
like, hold on now.
Let me taste your lemonade first. No, but on some serious shit, like, you should be each other's biggest cheerleaders. You want them to be the best. Like, they should be able to be the best standing by themselves and along with you. With you, right. That's how it's supposed to be. And anybody who keeps you from pursuing your dreams, that's control, and that could be jealousy, insecurity, that they feel like, oh, when they reach their goals and maybe they feel like you'll be too good for them, or that you'll have more going on than them, or you won't have time for them. Right. There's a lot of celebrities, and I think that's the reason why the dynamic of Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship is so good, because it's just kind of like, no matter what, they went through their whole little situation, but that didn't stop her from putting out music. Yeah, that didn't stop her ass from touring. She was still doing what the fuck she was gonna do, and mm-hmm. it's still like that. They're back together. They reconciled. Whatever. It's still like that. She's still
doing what her goals. She's still
Yeah.
meeting her accomplishments, and the same for him. But there are a lot of actors and mainly actresses. I'm going to say actresses because there are a ton of them who are like celebrity couples, power couples, whatever you want to call them. And as soon as she gets pregnant, no more productions, no more movies, no more TV shows.
Yeah.
I'm just with my kids now. And it shouldn't be like that. I mean,
Like, yeah, we're the mothers, but you're the fathers too.
right.
Like, why do women have to put themselves on hold just because they're the ones carrying the child?
Yeah. Don't give up what you love to do.
Right.
Just because
You have children.
you
You
have
can do
children.
it.
You can do both.
Yeah.
You can definitely
And I think
do both.
that's kind of like for that particular scenario is people always force women to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Men are not forced to choose. You know, when a CEO, if it's a woman and she gets pregnant, they're going to be looking at her like, oh, she's probably not going to, or they're going to be more hesitant to hire you and to promote you into a higher position if you already have kids, or if you're, you know, in a new relationship and newlywed and you may get pregnant, because they, you know, they want you to be there when they want you to be there.
Right.
For men, it's not that way.
With the Cardi B situation, everyone was just saying, you know, even when there was speculations that she was pregnant before it was actually confirmed.
I definitely called that.
I know. I remember you sending the text message. But before it was actually confirmed, people were just like, oh, I really hope she's not pregnant because she's at the height of her career, blah, 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 blah. So her gripe was like, what the fuck y'all mean I'm at the head of my career? I can't be at the head of my career with a baby? With a
And
husband?
she's a new artist.
Yeah.
And I don't think this is the height of her career. I think she's just on the incline.
Right. It's just starting.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people were just kind of like, you know, saying shit like, this is going to ruin her because she can't represent herself.
She got money. She
Like-
can hire a nanny.
They were just saying like in terms of representing herself how she does now with a kid. They're saying her fan base will change. But I don't see...
Ratchet people they be getting pregnant like a motherfucker, y'all.
Look, let me tell you something. Beyonce is nasty as fuck. If y'all listen to her lyrics, she is nasty as fuck. And she didn't get that way until after she had Blue on her self-titled album. That's when she really started being hella sexual with her
Partition.
lyrics. Yeah.
Come on, you guys.
Nothing. Her fan base hasn't changed at all.
No.
So I think that's complete bullshit that they're making her feel like she needs to choose between having a family and her fucking career.
Right. And a lot of celebrities, take their kids wherever they go.
Yep.
They just have a team.
Get that nanny.
They have money to do that.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? Why can't Cardi B do that shit too?
I'm just saying.
And why is it all on her? She got a full ass Migo over there.
I fucking hate you for that. A whole ass Migo. So what do you do when you see a relationship is interfering with your goals and dreams?
Um,
And this could be like friendship.
cut it. Yeah, you niggas fucking up. I need to cut it.
Right?
Yeah, no, you gotta cut that shit off. I don't do well with people interfering with the shit that I have to do.
Right.
I don't do well with that shit. If as my friend, if you aren't like, for my friends, when they tell me they got some shit going on, I'm super geek for them.
Right.
I expect the same shit from my friends. If you call yourself my friend, that's it.
Right.
If, you know, and I don't really talk about a lot of stuff that I do or what I have planned because, I don't know, I'm weird. But I would definitely, I don't even know if I would say anything. Just cut that shit short because I see you. Like, I really feel like there's no conversation that needs to be had.
Right.
As my friend, you already know how I feel about certain things already. When you got shit going on, let me know. I'll try to be there, but I'm definitely in support of you, and I expect the same. I expect it to be, you know, equal on that level.
Yeah. I think it kind of goes back to the episode we did on support, where when you see someone who's not being supportive of things that you're trying to do in a positive light, that there's nothing there except for them being haters or like, you know, hating on what you got going on,
right.
or being envious. So.
Or they want to just watch you while you do your thing and hope you fail.
Yeah, they want to see your demise.
So then they can be like, oh girl, you okay? I saw you trying to do your thing, but while you on the up and up, they wasn't there.
No, they wasn't.
You know, but I don't fail. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? I can just keep going. I might fall, but I don't fail.
Or they want to wait till you get to the top and then just be like, hey girl, you know,
now that shit will get your feelings hurt.
Right, bitch.
I remember, and it don't even have to do with me being on the top or whatever, but I don't do well with like people. I don't even know if I even told this story, but I don't even do well with people like fucking with me when they want to fuck with me.
Right.
Like I remember I had a friend, I was like, I would call her, like we would like hang out and she would go MIA. And I know people go through shit, but I would call her, leave her a message like, hey girl, I'm just checking on you. I ain't heard from you. So I just want to make sure you good.
You good, right.
And I would never hear back from her. So I just like, I'm not finna keep calling this bitch.
Right.
I get a call out the blue like, hey girl, how you doing? Can you be a, what do they call it when you put them on the application? Can you be a reference? I was like, no, I cannot. And here's why. Because you want to fuck with me. When you want to fuck with me, you can't. I will not be a fucking reference for you to get a job. Like, I've been calling you and you don't call me back. Like, that's fucked up. But you want me to do something for you?
Right.
No, boo. That's not how that shit works.
That's not how we're going to do this, ma'am. No, I feel you on that one because sometimes I can get into that whole, I just don't feel like fucking with nobody mode. But normally when I come out of it and I approach somebody, I'm like, let me tell you what I was going through.
Right. And I get that part.
I'm not going to just be like, hey girl, what's up? Like ain't nothing happened.
Like off top, you asking me for some shit in return.
Right.
I'm good. How are you?
You're like, so the way friendship works is like this.
Right. Like, whatever. But when relationships start interfering with what you want, then you need to rethink whatever the relationship is.
Yeah.
Like, I want sleep at night. So I'm really evaluating the relationship that I have with my children.
Why?
Because they don't let me sleep. Yeah. Well, one in particular.
Oh, Lord. TT.
Yeah.
She like, get up.
She be wanting to snuggle and shit. I got things to do. I work at night, too. And if I snuggle, I'm out. Right. I will see you at 5, 6 in the morning. Like, damn it happened again. Like, I did not want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need to evaluate, especially when you're doing positive shit. Like when you see your friends supporting you for shit that ain't nothing, and negative shit, busting windows out, keying cars and whatnot, and then they don't fuck with you on some positive shit.
It's an even balance.
Yeah, I'm here for both.
I'm gonna slash this nigga tires, and I'm also gonna help you hand out flyers for your business. Like, let's do it.
I'm here for it all.
Right.
Like, let's go.
Yeah.
It's a balance.
And it is a balance.
Yin and yang.
It is a balance.
And but I do see this a lot for men and women in romantic relationships where, you know, the woman is like jealous of the man. Like he wants to move up in a company, or he wants to go out and pursue his own business, or he wants to work at this particular location. And the women are more so insecure is what I normally see. Mm-hmm. They're insecure. Like, what women is he going to meet and all the extra shit.
Yeah.
That's not necessary. You need to check yourself. You want your man to be the best man that he can possibly be, and you need to be there for that.
Right.
And support him in that. And he should be doing the same for you.
I agree.
If you don't want to stay at home and be a mom, and you want to, I don't know, build birdhouses out of popsicle sticks, girl, get your fucking popsicle sticks and build that damn birdhouse.
Hey.
Whatever it is that you want to do.
On you with that one. I'm not building shit with you. You can say non-support all you want. Yep, I'm good. I'll buy your materials. That's it.
Right. I was like, girl, I got some popsicle sticks.
Right.
You put them shits together, but that's all I got. My kids, I got a pack of popsicles. I'm going to bring the sticks over when they done. Like,
I remember when my husband was talking about moving up to like leadership with the company that he's with now. And I actually got jealous. I'm not even going to lie. But it wasn't jealous of him. It was jealous because I felt like our time, like he wasn't going to be able to spend as much time with me.
I think maybe you were more concerned than jealous. Like,
no, I was jealous of the company. Like, I was literally walking around like, fuck, bloop, de, boop, de, boop, de, doop.
Taking all my time.
That's like,
my time.
Why you staying late? This is my time. Fuck them.
Again, has to be a balance.
It does. I had to check myself.
It's
because when them checks started coming out, I was like, well, shit, you can stay a little bit longer. Hell, let me go ahead and go shopping. Shit, with your dime. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it's definitely has to be a balance. Definitely has to be a balance. And you most certainly don't want to be in a situation where someone is not backing you with those goals. That's pretty much considered a toxic relationship because they're holding you back from being your fullest potential.
Right. And then what's up with people not wanting their spouse to be happy when they're not with them? Like, when you leave this house, you mad. You be mad when you leave this house. Like, why can't they be happy doing something that makes them happy? That doesn't have anything to do with you necessarily. Like, they can't be happy.
Why everybody got to be mad all the time?
Why when you leave the house, why I got to be mad when I leave the house? I like to do shit that makes me happy. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with you.
Right.
Like, you make me happy, but dang, like, can I do some other shit that makes me happy?
By myself?
Right.
You know, you don't have to always do it together.
Like, why are you smiling? Because that's the way my face looks right now. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm happy. Well, who made you happy? Me? I made me happy.
My life?
Right. Like, I can't be happy, though? Like, why does it have to be that way?
I don't know. Some people just weird
toxic
as fuck.
Relationships.
Yeah. And that's basically what it boils down to. So just before you make allow yourself to be miserable, just check and see if it's even worth it, you know? Mm-hmm. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes there are those relationships where you're going to feel like you may have to put yourself on the back burner for a brief moment. And typically that's with your children. You know, because you're just kind of like, this is more important. And that's my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. Like, example, I'm supposed to make a payment on my trip this weekend.
Oh,
but I need to use that money to send my son to prom.
Well, that's called priority.
Right. So I'm putting my trip on the back burner because prom is more important, you know. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, things that get put on the back burner for your career, I think when it comes to progression in life, when it comes to progression in career or your goals, mm-hmm. if you really want it, children can't hold you back because it's going to benefit them, and you try to do whatever you can. Just, you got to think outside the box sometimes.
Yeah, you do. But I feel like if that box, once you think outside of it, if you don't see any possibilities,
of you know, and everything takes steps. You might have to break down your goals. Yeah, like no, I absolutely definitely have had to break down my goals. Listen, I'm one class away from my degree because I had to stop a couple times because I was pregnant, or I was like, this baby's gonna come, so I'm not gonna, like, this baby's coming at this time. Why would I start class right? And I'm not gonna be able to be in it with a new baby. Like, that's not gonna happen. After I had Simone, I went right back into class. Yeah. And I was reading. That's probably why she loves to read now, because I was reading big ass English books and shit with her in my arms, a newborn. Right. Because I was like, I have to finish these classes. Yeah. So, you find out a ways, but just because you're not, sometimes you have to reroute yourself and your goals. Mm-hmm. And where you are supposed to arrive in 5 minutes, it might take 10. Right. So as long as you're working towards it, you're okay, but don't stop. Whatever it is, don't stop.
And speaking of with kids, don't let someone make you feel bad that you chose to pursue a goal over taking your kid to ballet classes. Right. Because I know a lot of people do a lot of parent shaming with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what? You're not putting your kid first? No, because at the end of the day, this goal is going to make money so that I can afford those ballet classes. Right. So I'd rather do this now, get this money, so that way we're not struggling to pay for the ballet classes. Exactly. Ballet classes ain't going nowhere.
They sure ain't. It's a bunch of them. Okay? Yeah. I think that that's a big thing is you have to look at the bigger goal and weigh, like, all right, if I wait on this while I'm working on this, because this is going to get me the money for me to do this. Right. Why am I going to struggle to do this and completely drop my goal just so they could do this where I could work on my goal? So I can do that with no problem. And then they can do some other shit too. Right. You know, like, mind your fucking business. Damn, why you all over here?
So the moral to the story is no relationship, even the one with Jesus, should stop you from getting your, well, the relationship with him, he already know the end of the goal. Amen. That was a preaching moment for the day. No relationship should stop you from meeting your goal, period. You should not parking lot your shit for somebody else.
Right, especially a spouse or any type of family member that feels
friends, none of that. If they can't get with the program, you need to reevaluate that relationship. And like Rach said, you may just have to cut it.
Right. I'm good for cutting people off. Shit.
Girl, I'll bring out them giant scissors in a hot minute.
Right, snip, snip.
You can't do that. Who said I can't?
Right. You think you just cut people off? Yes.
Right.
Easy. I got a butcher knife for that shit.
No problemo.
Right.
So anything else before we wrap up the show?
No, I don't think so. You guys still send us messages for the first of all segment.
Yes.
Any suggestions for our past and present persons?
Yep.
Send those over.
Mm-hmm.
Send us highs, hellos.
You know, we like that shit.
We do. We like to say hi.
We sound mean, but we not mean.
We don't sound mean.
We do.
We do.
We hella intimidating.
I need to fix my tone.
Did you hear what Lo said?
No.
I'm almost positive all of your listeners are ratchet.
And
he's right, but
I don't think I think we have some very sophisticated business people out there.
point somebody to go to church to listen to this show. Don't worry, I'll wait.
My grandma.
Your grandma listens to this show, my
She
nigga?
listened to like one episode and she told me, she was like, you cuss a lot on that show. I was like,
that was me. You a narc.
It wasn't. I was like,
Yo, my coworker today, he was like, because I put him on a couple of weeks ago, and he was like, I don't really tell everybody in the office, but he a brother, so I had to tell him.
yeah, let him know.
And so he was like, so which one of y'all on here with the potty mouth? And I was like, me. He was like, that's what I thought. I was like, damn, like, I can't fucking help it. Like, this is what I grew up with. Potty mouth central. So, and I ain't bleeping shit out. Hell.
For what? This ain't the radio.
It got the E on it to say explicit content. Shit, y'all know what's coming.
But we do have some things planned in the future for our rebranding.
Yes. It's coming. You know, it's coming.
Don't worry. Just hold on, y'all.
We appreciate y'all, though.
Right. And I think that's it. I was just talking to my friend, though, and she was like, do niggas holla anymore? I'm like, no, not really. They either stare at you real hard or, like, that's going to have to be a topic for, because niggas don't be, listen, you literally go to the gas station and it's always somebody, Miss Lady, let me talk to you real quick. These days, they, like, literally stare at you.
Because they want you to move first. Like, okay, well, who got the dick in the put or the puss? Like, what?
I'm not chasing dick.
No, I'm not chasing it at all.
You know.
Well, I can't. I'm married.
Anyone,
There's that.
You know, I'm definitely in taking applications for my brother husbands, and
I can't deal. We're closing the show. Be sure to check out our website.
Real communication. That's just all I'm saying.
I can't
communicate.
I can't deal.
All right, I'm done.
Be sure to check out our website at melaninboulevard.com. Boulevard is completely spelled out. And of course, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to Melanin Boulevard on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Spotify. Spelled out, of course. And don't be petty. Give us 5 stars. Also, be sure to like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Melanin Boulevard. And the Boulevard will be abbreviated. Don't forget to tell your friends so they can tell their friends. And then maybe we can all be friends. Tune every Thursday. Have a good evening, y'all, or good morning, or bye.
This episode of Melanin Boulevard has been executive produced by Racheal Martin.